Hello, I'm Branden Bodendorfer, and you are on Focus. And today we are in Marshfield at Northridge Church. Northridge Church has went through a huge expansion, not only in facility, but in their worship center and their spaces here. And I'm going to go through this facility with Pastor Preston to learn all about it. Tell me, in a few quick words, before we even get on the tour, why are you excited to have this grand opening, this ribbon cutting, and be able to invite the community into your church and your place of worship?
Yeah, thanks. We absolutely love being a part of the Marshfield community, serving Central Wisconsin by allowing people to understand who Jesus is and how he impacts their life. We love this expanded space because it creates more breathing room, as well as individual spaces where people to hang out, not just on a Sunday morning. This is the cafe, it's great, but being in a place where they can come and they can worship Jesus, connect with him, but also with their friends and neighbors is an awesome blessing. So Northridge Church just went through an expansion, and part of our big goal with the expansion is to create welcoming spaces so that when people first come into the church building, it's clear, it's obvious, but it's also comfortable for them, even if it's their first time. You know, one of those things is actually having a fireside room, a place where people can hang out on Sundays, but also during the week. Remote workers, homeschoolers, kids after school have a place to work, to do things, to be a part of the community outside their home. We love being able to have spaces that people can be in and connect not only with each other, but also with Jesus. And so that's every space that we have here at Northridge. We want it to be a part of something, not just on Sunday, but throughout the week as well. So here in the atrium is a space where large groups can gather together to be able to talk, have a cup of coffee, sit down, have conversation. On Wednesday nights, our youth ministry operates out here with some games, and students are able to connect with one another. Even before we get to small groups, even before we get to any kind of Bible teaching, they're able to connect with one another. And so this atrium space has been a blessing for us, even in these last 2 months that we've been learning how to use it, just to get people together. Children are not just our future, they're our present. And so in our expansion, we really wanted to have a check-in area, as well as some more secure spaces, so that as parents come and drop their kids off, as kids come for youth and children's ministry, they know they have a place for themselves, a place where they can connect with each other and connect with God. And so we have a whole children's wing that now serves not only a secure place, but also a place where they can worship God together. Hey, follow me, I'll show you guys what our kids area looks like. So as you walk into the secure area, you kind of get to choose. You can look, we can have preschool and nursery off to our right, and to our left we have our elementary auditorium. Everywhere from birth up to 6th grade on a Sunday morning, this is where they get to hang out. It's a special place, again, for them to worship together. As we walk down this way, we have a little lounge that will actually be used on Wednesday nights for our 5th and 6th grade ministry. And then all the classrooms down here really become multi-purpose, but on a Sunday morning, it ends up being nursery as well as preschool and toddlers. So we're currently in the existing space of a church, and what used to be just one children's classroom, we've actually expanded into a larger preschool room. We noticed that as we've done more and more ministry, we wanted kids to not just be crammed into little classrooms, but actually have space to learn Bible stories, play together, do activities, have art centers. And so the old children's wing that used to house everywhere from birth up to 6th grade now just handles our preschool and our nursery areas. So this is our elementary auditorium. This is kindergarten up through 6th grade. A lot of our 6th graders kind of serve on the teams in here, but this is where the magic happens when it comes to children's ministry. This is a great space that used to be adult worship center and now is used solely for kids and special events. And kids can have small groups in here, they play games in here, they have Bible stories, and they really get to press in and worship God in an age-appropriate way. One of the things that I love about having children's church is they connect with God different than adults do. And so this is a space where they can do that. They can do it not only in small groups, but actually in songs, in Bible teaching that hits them exactly where they're at. So before the expansion, the children's wing, everywhere from birth through 6th grade, just happened in one hallway. We were actually able to double our square footage for children's ministry and for adult ministry just by reworking space and adding on. It's been a great opportunity for us to see how to multi-use space throughout the week, so it's not just a Sunday thing, so that Monday through Saturday, this building in many different areas is being used for different ministries, different community organizations, different meeting places. It's really been our heart to see this building not just be a Sunday morning only type of area. It's something that we want the community and our church family to use throughout the week. So one of the great things about our expansion and having more room for children's ministry is it gives children an opportunity who maybe have never been to church. Maybe being away from mom and dad is kind of scary, but at the same time, everyone's looking for some sort of connection. The great part about having these different spaces is kids can be broken down into age-appropriate classes and small groups. And so they will almost always find someone from their school or someone from their neighborhood that they recognize, and they realize, wait, if that person's there, then I can go there as well. And we have gifted volunteers and pastors who love to pour the love of Jesus not only into the lesson, just to teach the lesson, but into the kids, so that they can ask questions, they can ask honest questions of who God is. What does it mean to love Jesus? What does it mean to actually understand what the Bible has for them? So throughout the construction process, we've had amazing elder teams, which is like our board, our staff, and volunteers. We couldn't be in this building while they were doing construction because they had ripped everything apart, and so we actually were meeting in the mall for the last year. It's been amazing to see creativity come through so many different people who were a part of it. We transformed a 30,000 square foot old JCPenney's into church for an entire year. And then as we were getting close to moving back into this facility, we had volunteers that came in to clean, to mop. A lot of the children's wing, we painted ourselves. And so they let me touch a paintbrush. That was the one time they let me do something. And so it's been an amazing blessing to see church family, to see staff, adapt, not just from their roles or what they're good at, but to say, hey, I'm here, I want to serve our community, and the best way we can do that is to get this church building ready to be an open space for ministry to happen so that people can connect with each other and with Jesus. We were really blessed to be able to have a worship center that takes us from being able to house about 270 adults to now being able to hold 500 adults. And so this space with some technology, it's really been a great opportunity for us to kind of stretch it a little bit. As you walk in, we really want people to feel welcome. Everywhere, anything from the lights to the sound to everything you see visually, we want it to grab people's attention so that they can focus on what Jesus has for them, and at the same time understand that they can join in. We believe church is for absolutely anybody. There is not any person that Jesus does not love, did not create, and does not want to be in his family. And so we want to create an environment that has as less barriers as possible, so as many people can come together to worship Jesus. And this is an awesome opportunity for us to be able to do that.
Well, Pastor, thank you for the tour of this facility. It is amazing. I was blown out when I first walked in, and being able to see the space for what it is, it's astonishing. I'm sure there's many people in the community in Marshfield and the surrounding area that would like to learn more, get involved in what you guys are doing here. How can they connect with you?
This is a place that we want others to connect. And so this place is open Monday through Thursday. Our office is open. If you need a place to stop, study, get a cup of coffee, come on in anybody time between 9 and 4. We also have Sunday services, 9 and 10:45 every single Sunday, where there's worship for adults and children's ministry. We want to really see the whole family connect. And honestly, the easiest way to connect, northridgefamily.org is our website. Love to see you guys. Drop us an email. Come on by.
If you guys missed any of that, go ahead, hit the description. There's a link in there, provides all that information. I want to thank you. I want to thank the team for allowing me the opportunity to show all you what this place has in store. I'm Branden Bodendorfer on Focus, bringing you the news that matters most. Stay tuned for more coverage here in our community.